every single day, before the world even wakes up, a battle begins, and it doesn't happen out there. It happens in here, inside your mind, inside that quiet space where no one else can see, but everything about your life is being decided. You see, we all have two voices. One is built from fear, the other from faith. One says you can't, the other whispers you must. And the truth is, whichever one you feed becomes your life. I remember days when my own voice was my worst enemy, when the noise in my head was louder than any applause or encouragement I'd ever heard. It told me I was too late, too broken, too far gone. It said, why even try? You'll fail again. And the dangerous part, I started to believe it. Because the most powerful words in your life are not the ones said about you. They're the ones said by you. What you tell yourself every morning becomes the compass of your day. You talk yourself into action or into paralysis. You talk yourself into faith or into fear. If you wake up saying, I'm tired, I can't do this, nothing ever works for me, then life will echo that belief right back to you. But if you wake up saying, I'm alive, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm not finished yet, then even your storms start working in your favor. The mind is a powerful servant, but a terrible master. You have to train it or it trains you. That voice in your head, it didn't just appear overnight. It was built piece by piece, from the voices you grew up hearing, from the failures you never forgave yourself, from the doubts you collected like scars. You see, the human mind records everything, the insults, the losses, the heartbreaks, and if you don't learn to filter them, they start becoming your truth. You begin to mistake your history for your identity, but hear me clearly. Your past is a place of reference, not residence. What happened to you doesn't have to define what happens through you. You can rewrite the story playing inside your head because you are the author now. Let's get real for a moment. You can't silence that inner voice completely, but you can train it. You can redirect it. You can replace lies with truth. When your mind says, you're not enough, you answer, I am growing stronger every day. When it says, you've failed too many times, you respond, every failure taught me something I couldn't have learned any other way. When it says, no one believes in you, you reply, I believe in me, and that's enough to start. This is not positive thinking. This is mental conditioning. Just like you train your body to lift weight, you train your mind to lift doubt. Every affirmation, every small win builds muscle in your belief system. Science tells us that your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and experience. When you visualize success, when you speak power into your life, your brain begins to wire itself to expect it. So what does that mean? It means when you wake up and declare, this is my time. This is my season. I will not quit. You're not lying to yourself. You're reprogramming your mind to align with your destiny. You're turning faith into focus. You're turning possibility into power. You don't need the world to believe in you. You need your inner world to stop fighting you. The battle inside starts every morning. The moment you open your eyes, your thoughts line up like soldiers, waiting for orders. Some want to serve your dreams, some want to serve your fears. The question is, who's in command? Because if you don't command your day, your doubts will. That's why every great warrior of mindset starts with ritual. Before the world talks to them, they talk to themselves. Before checking messages, they check their mindset. They feed their faith, not their fear. They meditate, they speak affirmations, they focus on gratitude. Because gratitude shifts your perspective faster than anything else. You cannot complain your way to greatness. You can only commit your way to it. There's another voice inside your head, and it sounds harmless, but it's deadly. It's the voice that says, take it easy. You've done enough. Start tomorrow. It's smooth, it's convincing, and it sounds like self-care, but it's really self-sabotage. Comfort is the silent killer of greatness. Every time you choose comfort over challenge, you tell your mind, this is all I can handle, and your mind listens. But when you face discomfort, when you step into pain, you tell your mind, I am built for more. Discipline is not punishment. It's preparation. It's how you earn the voice of strength. There comes a moment when you realize the battle was never about the world. It was always about you. It was about mastering your reactions, choosing faith over fear, vision over victimhood. The moment you stop believing your negative thoughts, you take your power back. You stop being controlled by emotions and start leading with intention. You stop waiting for peace and start creating it. Because peace doesn't come from the absence of storms. It comes from learning to sail through them. You want to win this battle within? Then you must build your armor. Layer by layer. Your armor is not arrogance, it's awareness. It's knowing your triggers. It's setting boundaries. It's mastering your state before it masters you. When negative thoughts come, don't fight them with more negativity, but observe them. Say, I see you. I know what you're trying to do. And then replace them. Replace I can't with I'll try. Replace I'll try with I will. Replace I will with I am. Every small victory in the mind becomes a giant leap in your life. You become calm where others panic, focused where others fade, relentless where others retreat. Inside every person listening to this right now, there's a voice deeper than fear, older than doubt, and stronger than pain. It's the voice of purpose, the voice that says, you are not born just to exist. You were born to evolve. You might have been broken, but you are not beyond repair. You might have been lost, but you are not beyond redemption. Because as long as you can still think, you can still change. And as long as you can still breathe, you can still build. That's the beauty of being human. You are never stuck unless you decide to be. When you master the voice inside your head, you master your life. You stop reacting and start creating. You stop doubting and start believing. You stop fearing failure and start fearing regret. The external world follows the internal one. That's why broken thoughts create broken results, but strong minds create strong lives. Every great achiever you admire first won the battle no one saw. Before they built empires, they rebuilt their inner dialogue. So if you want to change your world, start changing your words. This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next month, now. The war inside your mind ends the moment you decide who you really are. You are not your mistakes. You are not your fears. You are not the lies you told yourself to survive. You are the author of your next chapter. You are the voice that says, I will rise again. Because this is what Rise Legacy means. It's not about living forever. It's about living in a way that your strength does. So, when you wake up tomorrow morning, don't just prepare for another day. Prepare for another victory. Stand in front of that mirror and remind yourself who's in charge. Tell your reflection, I'm not fighting against myself anymore. I'm fighting for myself. Say it until your mind believes it. Say it until your spirit feels it. Say it until your life becomes proof of it. Because when you master your mind, you master your destiny. This is Rise Legacy. Build strength that outlives you.